Welcome to Talking Hockey with Tali and Terry. Terry and I are here today due to leave of absence, but since we had no Sunday show, we will be going through Game 2 and Game 3 of the quarterfinal news. Here's Game 2 of the Western Conference. The Calgary Flames versus Chicago Blackhawks. Chicago taking that 3-2. Both goalies were on their feet, both saving 32 shots. Three starters who are Nicky Habulin, Jerome McGinley, and Jonathan Toews. Player of the game was Jonathan Toews with 2 goals, and one was the game winner. He had 2 penalty minutes with 25 shifts, equaling 50 minutes and 40 seconds. The crowd attendance was the best in Game 2 again with 22,514 at the United Center. Next Western Conference game we'll get to in Game 2 was the St. Louis Blues versus the Vancouver Canucks. Canucks taking that 3-0. 14 penalties altogether, but no power play goals, all even strength. Third star was Andy McDonald, second was Daniel Sedin, and first was Roberto Luongo. Roberto Luongo getting his first career shutout with 30 saves with a 1.00% average. And the next game we'll get to is Columbus Blue Jackets at Detroit. Detroit winning that 4-0. They had Columbus had 12 penalties, and only Detroit capitalized on 3 of them. The 3 stars were Stuart Datsuk and Chris Osgood. That's his second time being first star in the NHL playoffs. The player of the game was Pavel Datsyuk with 1 goal, 2 penalty minutes, 3 shots, 23 shifts, equaling 60 minutes and 50 seconds. Next thing we'll get to the Western Conference Game 2 is the Anaheim Ducks versus San Jose Sharks. 3-2 for Anaheim in that game. Big story again was Jonas Hiller saving 42 shots. Also the 3 stars were Scott Niedermayer, second was Jonathan Chichu, first was Jonas Hiller. Player of the game was obviously Jonas Hiller, having 44 shots, only saving 42 at a .955 per save percentage, and only let in 2 even goals let in. Their next game is tonight at 10:30 p.m. on CBC. Oh, sorry about that. Welcome back to Talking Hockey with Tali and Terry. Sign some autographs, you know. But let's get to the Eastern Conference now. The first game was Montreal and Boston. 5-1 Boston taking that one. Another preciseful game. 17 penalties given out altogether in that game. 11 from Montreal and 6 from Boston. Third star was Chuck Kovacic, second Michael Ryder, and third Savard. Savard was player of the game with 2 goals, 2 assists, a +1 at the end of the game. 24 shifts equaling 22 minutes and 25 seconds. By the way, the 3 stars were Marcus Naslund, second Callahan, and first was Lundqvist. Star of the game was Lundqvist with 35 saves, a 1.00 average save percentage, first shutout of the playoffs.
Heading now over to Tali now with sports.
Hello! Next we'll get to is the Eastern Conference. Carolina, New Jersey, 2-1 for Carolina. That game, that's just 3 stars of the game was Eric Stahl, Zach Braze, and Glensko. The star of the game was Eric Stahl with 1 goal +1, 4 shots, 25 shifts, equaling 21 minutes and 29. Sorry for our immaturity, that's what we do on Talking Hockey with Tali and Terry. Welcome back to Talking Hockey with Tali and Terry. More Eastern Conference Game 2 news. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh win that 3-2. Goals were both outstanding. This is one of the games where you enjoy to watch. It's entertaining. It's not a lopsided game. 3 stars are Martin Biron, second Malkin, and second Giron. The star of the game, in my opinion, was Martin Biron with 49 shots, saving 46 of them, equaling a 9.939% save. A total of 78 minutes and 25 seconds on ice. Hello, welcome back to Talking Hockey with Tali and Terry. Now Tali here in studios. Well, not really studios, kind of part studios, but we're just getting a new studio renovated right now, so hope you guys stay home probably about next weekish. Next thing we'll get to is Game 3 of the Eastern Conference. What that means is now this is more Game 3, and the first game we'll get to is the Pittsburgh Penguins at Philadelphia. Final score was 6-3 for Philly. Lots of penalties though. 22 penalties altogether, 11 from each team. Third star was Malkin, second was Gagne, first was Giroux. The player of the game was Claude Giroux with 1 goal, 1 assist, a +2, 2 penalty minutes, and only took 1 shot, equaling a shot percentage to 100. 20 shifts equaling 12 minutes and 57 seconds. The Game 4 is already over, but we'll have all that later in the next show. When we get back to Talking Hockey, when we get back on Talking Hockey with Tali and Terry, we'll have more on Eastern Conference Game 3. Stay tuned. Next game we'll get to is New Jersey at Carolina. Final score was 3-2 for New Jersey. This game is a non-lopsided game. It's a good game to watch and also entertaining. 3 stars were Zach Rage, LaRosse, and Zajac. And the start of the game was Travis Zajac. He may have only had one goal, but it was a goal that was a game-winning goal. He had one assist, and he was +2 at the end of the night. Next game right now is in progress. Excuse me. Next game we'll get to is the Capitals at Rangers. This game was a 4-0 game for the Capitals, and pretty much to start the big thing was the backup goalie, excuse me, Simon Vandemuth. He was back goalie. Stars who were Backstrom, Seaman, and Vandemuth. The star of the game was obviously Vandemuth with his first career shutout with 33 saves. Next game is Wednesday the 22nd at 7 p.m. When we get back to talking hockey with Tali and Terry, we'll have some Western Conference news for Game 3. Stay tuned. I promised you Western Conference news. Here it comes. First game is Blackhawks at Flames. Flames winning 4-2 to make the series 2-1 for the Chicago Blackhawks. The start of the game, not start of the game, the main momentum was a lot of penalties. 23 actually, 13 from the Flames, 10 from Chicago. Stars of the game were Sharp, Patrick Sharp, David Moss, and Mika Kiprusoff. The player of the game I thought was David Moss with 2 goals. One was the game winner actually, a +2 at the end of the night. And he had 25 shifts equaling 11 minutes and 7 seconds. Next game is Wednesday the 22nd at 10 p.m. on TSN. Next game we'll get to is the Vancouver Canucks at St. Louis. Vancouver win now in 3-2. Another close matchup game between the two teams. The start of the game was Andy McDonald with 1 goal, 1 assist, +2. 27 shifts equaling 23 minutes and 0 seconds. Tonight's game is underway right now. Paul Kariya is scheduled to be out, and Sedin is a game decision, and he's not playing that game tonight. Game is under progress right now on CBC. I'm just getting word now that Detroit has beat Columbus 4-1 to make their series 3-0. San Jose and Anaheim go later at 10:30 p.m. I believe, but that's about it for right now. We'll have more on Thursday, and hopefully Terry will be here Thursday. We're really hoping. We're just trying to get contact with him and stuff. So right now we're mixed scramble. Hopefully our new studio will be up by Thursday. Probably not though. Probably more like a Monday or a Tuesday. Also, talking hockey with Tali and Terry, I'd like to thank our sponsors. The #1 watch newscast on Vancouver Island at Check News. Also, Island 30 with Dana Hutchinson. This concludes our Tuesday show. We'll see you back here Thursday. And yeah, keep the eye on the playoff matchups. These games are getting intense now and very exciting. We'll see you back here Thursday.